Yeah.
Let's hope, for his sake, this is another one to add to the collection. Game 1 on Stadium of this winners finals between SBF and SCR, Patchwork versus Click.
Already SCR off to a strong start. Not allowing SBF to really get anything started. And that's exactly the kind of game plan that you need to play against Wario. You don't want him to get anything going. You want to make that lead as big as possible to minimize that comeback factor from the waft as much as you can.
Okay. There we go. Dash attack, and SBF just struggling to land a little bit there. Down throw, gets a nair off it, reads the actual the DI as well. Reacts to it perfectly well in the up air. Jeez, that was an intense stock to start this game for SCR7. A fantastic set of events for him, and he's only taken 20% of the reply.
Only 20% and that first stock gone within less than a minute, but SBF answering back. Doesn't commit to another up air, maybe just trying to land and get something else, but in exchange, he's taken 45% as a result.
Okay, there's a dash attack again. SCR is looking absolutely on it so far in this winners finals. SBF cannot keep up.
Yeah, SBF is trying to go for a lot of these chomps in neutral. He's trying to catch SCR running in, but SCR just doing such a good job spacing these forward airs and catching him off guard. Yeah. That's going to be the grab, the back throw. It's going to be enough.
Actually killed.
A little bit of suspect DI maybe coming out from SBF. Wario is a heavy character, and while that back throw is strong, I'm surprised it got the KO so convincingly there. Oh, no shield grab right there. A little bit too much pushback. But man, what a lead for SCR7 at the moment. 3 stocks to 1.
It's tough if you're SBF here, because with Wario and you have a lead, amazing situation. With Wario and you're down, not so amazing anymore, unfortunately. But with Waft in hand, maybe you can make a comeback, but you're definitely going to need to take 2 stocks relatively honestly here if you want a fighting chance of getting that up tilt to Waft that SBF very much craves.
Yeah. And now that first stock is looking very, very fragile for SBF at the SCR at the very least. That is the first back air to take that first stock. And now, what will it be for SBF? Is he going to try to get a confirm into the waft for this stock and then maybe charge it again for the next stock? Or is he going to try to get an honest stock right here? I feel like the former is the better solution, yeah.
For sure, for sure. Rising forward there. Oh, and another attempt at the chomp, but again, not working out. Dash type beating it out that time. That's for down air. It's very, very difficult. Nigh on impossible to catch Palutena when she recovers like that.
Oh, that's a huge punish. Only a grab. Surprisingly, I'm surprised he didn't just run up and waft.
Maybe he is conserving that waft for that last stock.
Yeah, he is in a position now where he can get the KO without it. A back air will do the job, but is he willing to risk that at the moment where he's at 160%? Up throw not enough just yet, even with all that rage. Oh, the single hit of there, cheekily taking him out of the recovery and getting the game 1 for SCR7.
That nair is such a good tool in this matchup, and you'll see it quite a lot. Like when SBF's off stage, that nair just covers so much space that Wario can weave in and out of as well, especially if he's recovering low. With the bike as well, if he's recovering relatively horizontally towards the ledge. It's going to be tough for SBF to get to the ledge itself, and even when he's on the ledge, he can definitely just get down tilted.
Oh, he's going for the Pichu. Very immediate pick. SCR hadn't even gotten ready to pick his character yet. Obviously, he's going to be sticking with the Palutena.
And I will say that SBF actually picked up Wario, A, because of Pichu nerf, but B as well, because he really struggled with Palutena, and Pichu just wasn't cutting it for him against Palutena, he believed. So, interested to see if this is going to be the solution. We saw SBF's Pichu a little bit earlier on stream, like quite a bit earlier when we were in the group stages. He played against Skips, but we haven't seen too much of it so far. We'll see if we can get a game off it either, though.
Yeah, of course, this was his original character, I believe. I remember the run all the way back at Regen that he made, going all the way to 2nd place at that event. That was quite a sensational showing from him. Of course, he wants to try to... He'll want to try to push it even further this time. Wow. He wants to go for the gold, and that forward smash is a good start.
Definitely catches him with the forward smash, catches him going for that neutral get up. A little bit of a good option there from SBF though. I like it. The big factor obviously in this matchup is the way that Pichu kind of tries to get back onto stage, because SCR not only can do things like back air, but that up smash at ledge is an absolute killer against Pichu as well.
Very much so. Right, SCR just trying to find his way out of the corner at the moment is looking rather difficult against Pichu. Just the kind of the presence that this little baby rat has is a little overwhelming at times. Not as overwhelming as it used to be, but yeah.
Certainly still overwhelming. Very, very good character in their own right, to say the least. He's going to struggle again. Yeah, SCR, he's getting a couple of hits here and there, but he is struggling to get anything big strung together. Even stocks, though. We're going to get up throw. No, we're going to get a down throw. No up throw into Thunder.
But the forward tilt, there we go. And now a very clean stock lead for SBF in this game. But still, he is playing as Pichu. Pichu, of course, the lightest character in the game.
Yeah. There's your up smash, yeah. Hits on the ledge, and Pichu not having any kind of hitbox. Not any kind of, obviously, hitbox to hurt the opponent. And it extends quite a bit when he uses that OB.
That was a good recovery from SBF nonetheless, though. Not able to get a full conversion. Real tricky to get those punishes versus the tiny, tiny frame of Pichu.
Yeah, that's the big thing for SCR, is because it's such a small frame, especially when compared to Wario of all characters. You don't have a... Oh my god, it's not going to...
No, not yet, but my goodness, that was close. What an interception on that that warp right there.
Yeah, this Pichu is looking pretty good so far from SBF.
Yeah, full stock lead right now. You know that SCR is going to be looking for something like a grab. Dash attack will also be enough. The down smash, but he techs out of it, and finally there we go. There's the dash attack. 121% though. That's gonna spell demise. It's gonna spell doom for any of those solid Pichu hits. That back air, of course, one of the staples.
You really have to learn how to place those back airs. Oh no. Oh no!
Oh! So close.
Well, that was scary with that amount of rage as well, but that back air is probably going to... Oh no, okay.
No, not from center, surprisingly. Trying to go for the ledge trump. That back air will be enough, though.
Ledge trump back air, really good option there from SBF. Reacting straight away to the jump and hitting him. At 140 or 150% to take the stock. Okay. Maybe the Pichu's back. Maybe the Pichu's back. Hey, we've all been fooled. Okay, what stage are we going to get? Probably something like a Battlefield, I would assume, but just looking at Smashville a little bit. Okay, Town. Town is the choice. We're going back to it. That's fine.
I think SCR was probably towards the end of that game, clicking back with how he needed to fight against Pichu.
Yeah, I think he's very much in the mindset of going against Wario in this winners finals. To adapt to a Pichu so quickly is very, very difficult to say the least. So you're absolutely right. He was definitely getting a lot more into it as the game went on in that game too. Okay. Kind of the bread and butters that we're going to see from both these characters. I like the way that SCR is using his aerials. It's very difficult to hit Pichu with a lot of these aerials, man. So that falling down forward air is very, very important.
Yeah, you've got to place it very, very precisely. One misplaced aerials can mean a lot of punishment coming out from this tiny little rat.
Back throw. Nice forward smash, yeah, and lingers at the ledge for a while, so you can't be using neutral get up like that. Otherwise, you will definitely eat a percentage, and also the stock being taken as well. Yeah,
we saw a little bit of that. We saw that actually in the previous game. That was how SCR lost his first stock that time as well. What a lead so far from SBF.
Oh, the jabs. Yeah, I like what he was trying to do there. I think he was trying to bait SCR into rolling in, so maybe going for a back air on that platform. We've seen it a lot before, and Pichu's like to do it on this stage, and Kalos as well. There's a back air again, shield stabbing, and SBF with a very, very healthy lead though so far. SCR struggling to get anything going at all in this game 3.
He's just trying to look for these major openings, but I feel like one of the moves that was giving SBF a lot of trouble was that dash attack before, and right now he's doing a superb job playing around that move in particular, as well as the fairs.
Gets the dash back into a grab. There's your Thunder, not going to be able to hit though. We're going to get another up throw. We are, but no DI red. 171 though, pretty much any hit will take this.
As said though, 171 also does mean max rage for SCR. Oh, that up smash could have been curtains if it was charged a little bit and caught that recovery.
Just got through that up smash. If he got hit by that, that was not going to be nice at all. But the forward throw taking that at 171%. Just like that, down to our back air, takes the stock at 70.
Yeah, such a delicate character is Pichu. And all that work that SBF put in has now been kind of nullified, neutralized. Now we have an even game.
Down throw. Not getting his nair into forward air. Maybe just showing a little bit of ring rust from the Pichu. Might not have seen tournament play too often. We're going to see another back air. We're going to see a ledge trap instead. Goes for another forward smash, but SCR wisely go into that town platform to avoid getting hit on the ledge by a neutral get up again.
Yeah, good jump away. The Thunder not getting the KO. SBF was facing the wrong way. Tries to get a ledge trap punish once again, but this is all SBF at the moment. Another reflect. Oh, this movement back and forth. I wonder if SCR is going to try to kind of overextend with those ground punishes. Try to look for those instances, but down tilt back air. Not enough just yet, but still, this is such an awkward situation for SCR7. Good back air though. This is a vulnerable position now. Suddenly, this is pretty much an even game.
To the ledge. He's going to be able to get off the ledge. He is. Oh, but he rolls straight back into that forward tilt.
Very, very close, and that's going to be a great punish. Just inches off.
That happened twice. That happened twice, but he got up smashed, but he just missed. It just missed by pixels that he got punished for it.
Right, 2-1 now for SBF. The Pichu putting him on his back at the moment, and now SCR, funnily enough, the one down in this set. If I were to be a little biased for a second.
Okay.
I did have SCR as my personal favorite to win this tournament.
I think a lot of people
I think that was a pretty safe bet overall. But if SBF is able to get this set off, we could see a change of pace. Of course, you know, if SCR does get knocked into losers, he may potentially have to fight Dion. If Dion is able to beat Pele, who he was able to beat before. And even if he doesn't have to fight Dion, he'll have to fight Pele, who is going to be going Sonic, obviously. Both players, I think SCR can handle quite well.
He's had the both of them in the bracket so far, hasn't he? So. Kalos is definitely a good choice here, but I think Pichu does quite well on this stage as well, but it's that up smash that is really going to prove to be a difference maker on this stage, because obviously you've got the walls that you've kind of got to hug to with Thunder. You can't really, with your Thunder Jaw, you can't really go around any kind of platform, so that up smash is going to linger for quite a bit. There's your Nair falling off. Very confident start here from SCR7, only 37% taken.
Very, very nice. Going for the Nair there instead of the up smash. Doesn't get a ledge cancel, surprisingly.
Dash attack, okay. I see you, Sam. Backwards aerial. How's he going to get him? He goes for another ledge trump. He's really getting these ledge trumps very quickly, but SCR is absolutely not giving him an inch or a mile when it comes to getting any kind of punish off the ledge trump either.
Absolutely not. And again, well positioned and well ready for that teleport to the platform.
Tries to go for a run up fair. Whoa! That tiny rat has got a huge hitbox on that back air.
Yeah, clipped by the final hitbox right there, and suddenly this game has been evened up despite the strong start from Scr7.
There's a dash attack. Okay, there's your backwards aerial.
We've threatened another one.
We've seen that before, taking stocks. A mad early percent that back air. Reading the roll. Okay.
Grab.
Throw. Interesting choice.
Yeah, didn't think he was going to get the combo in that position, so he simply opts for the high damage of the forward throw.
I'm very, very interested to see how SBF's kind of adapted around this up smash, because he's not really been hit by any of them to actually take a stock at all. Tries to read. Oh, there's your up air. Although, really good recovery again from SBF.
This time warping to the center stage. He hasn't done that much. He hasn't done that too much throughout the set, so definitely an option that he can choose to mix up. Up throw, is that going to be enough? No, yeah. Back throw instead.
Just went for a back throw to kind of just do a little bit of DI mix up. Really good recovery from SBF. Again, just delaying the way he gets to the ledge, so SCI can't just throw out that up smash for free, but a dash attack from SCI, catching the landing and taking that stock, trying to get into this game 5.
Yes, Pichu, there's so much that you have to kind of be scared of. Versus Palu, you have to be scared of the back air, the dash attack, the grab, all options to get that KO. But again, SBF keeping this very, very competitive, very, very close.
There's your dash attack. And then here we go. This is percent 45.
Doesn't get the down tilts. Very nice explosive flame. Oh, but the forward tilt actually able to kind of beat out the dash attack right there. A little bit off on the spacing was Scr7 and losing his stock, potentially his final winner's side stock right now if he's not able to defeat this Pichu right here.
The up smash though, he gets back.
Yeah, good delay on that recovery. And again, that's one of the advantages, as you noted before, the stage of Kalos just making it kind of difficult to time those up smashes versus Pichu's more flexible recovery now.
Got back. How did he get back?
Oh, that back air!
Not going to do it, but
this is such a
bad. He goes for another ledge jump.
Yes, suddenly SBF is...
wait a second though. Back throw, trying to mix up the DI again. Are we going to see an up smash? We're seeing a nair instead. That's going to take the stock. We're going into game 5, Virum.
Yeah. Good stuff to Scr7, taking that final stock the same way that he took the first one with that drop zone there. He knew the up smash and down tilts were not working nearly as well, but that nair was such a good option the first time, and it worked once again. Game 5. Are we going to see a return to town? Yes, we are.
Okay. This is it. This is to decide who gets into the winner's side of grand finals of the UKIE circuit finale. This is a lot to play for, Virum. Both these players will be feeling the pressure. Both these players will definitely be feeling the pressure. Town and City will act as our final stage of this winner's final set between SBF and Scr7. You can already see how SCI and SBF both want to play this game a little bit. Using a lot of Thunder Jolts in this early game so far, SBF, but SCI baiting out jumps, and he gets a lot of percent, 44 off of some nairs. We haven't seen that in the set so far, Virum.
Yeah, he hasn't really been able to get those kind of extended combos. He hasn't really been able to find the openings. That was really the first time, and now it's pretty much an even game. Thanks to that, these dash attacks once again, the ones that he was working so well around before, are coming out in full force now in this game 5.
Good recognition there from SBF, realizing that SCR rolled towards the ledge because he wanted to get that back throw, which would almost certainly spell death for my little rat friend.
Trying to read the jump right there with that back air. Whoever gets his first stop will kind of set the tone for this game and the final game of the set.
There's your nair, tries to get the jab lock. A dash attack from Scr7 to apply to a dash away. And they're forward air. Wow, that's just going to take that from center stage. Okay.
Yeah, very high percent on Pichu, so the forward air just about strong enough. Forward throw off the stage. What is going to be the ledge trap?
Oh, yeah, okay. Scr just going with a very aggressive get-up attack. Is he going to be able to get back? He is. SBF happy to throw around these hitboxes, but he's slowly but surely tacking on a little bit more percent than maybe he wanted to. And up air, tries to get, oh, he did read the actual air dodge there with a forward air, just wasn't able to get it. Back throw, probably. Oh no, he's gone for an up throw instead. Yeah,
up throw Thunder, of course, works as a confirm at those incredibly high percents. Back throw, not really a KO throw for Pichu, but the forward air is more than enough.
Down tilt, not going to get the forward air off the down tilt, but at 91%, SBF fighting from the back as Pichu is difficult.
Yeah, Pichu definitely has a real tough time versus this kind of defensive gameplay, the slower pace. The up smash finally catching SBF, and a full stock lead for Scr7 in this final game. This is the exact kind of adaptation he needed. The first nair, the second nair, the third into this. Nothing on the platform.
Sorry, I mean, every bit of percent for Scr7 is definitely going to be helpful, because when Pichu's fighting from the back, it's so difficult for him because he's just doing more damage to himself as he's throwing out these hitboxes, and then you're just going to be able to get stuff like up smash or even back air at the ledge.
Yeah,
there's a back air. Speaking of,
I'm almost concerned with SBF at the moment. It feels like he's falling into traps that he wasn't falling into before, getting hit by moves that he wasn't getting hit by before. And the explosive flame going to explosively blow SBF into the loser's side. And now Scr7 on the winner's side of Grand Finals here at the UKIE